We begin tonight with a man being sentenced to jail time after assaulting an employee at the Arizona State Hospital while he was a patient. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Kariba Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. The attorney for Darren Beach says his case exposes a much bigger problem, a lack of staffing and proper treatment at the state's top mental health care facility.
12 News journalist Bianca Bono was in court today tracking the case and explains the concerns being raised by Beach's family and the legal team.
Threats to her personal safety.
In court Wednesday, a prosecutor detailing what happened to an employee at the Arizona State Hospital.
And then cold cocks her.
The court not allowing 12 News to show video of the incident, but it showed Darren Beach, a patient, punch the female employee.
The defendant threatened to kill her.
This is 32-year-old Darren Beach's sentencing hearing. He pled guilty to the assault. But in addition to describing his crime, his sister and legal guardian described his disturbing childhood, filled with unspeakable abuse and mental illness that led to this moment.
To say we were abused is truly an understatement.
Beach has autism and is designated seriously mentally ill. He has schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. After spending much of his adult life on the streets, in and out of mental health facilities, in 2021, his sister found out he was getting one of the highly coveted state hospital beds, and she was hopeful.
I watched in horror as my brother became more and more ill.
She now believes the state hospital, the state's highest level of mental health care, is passing the buck to the criminal justice system instead of properly treating its patients.
I know there is a concern about community safety. My concern is that we are now punishing Darren when he was in a place that was designed to keep him and the community safe.
A former state hospital employee supporting Beach during sentencing, recalling a story when she says Beach saved her life after she was assaulted by another patient.
That's a violent place on an everyday basis.
She says the hospital was routinely understaffed, and a recent Department of Health Services report confirms that. Based on current demand for services, the hospital requires 846 full-time positions, but the hospital is only permitted to hire up to 729, and as of June, only 629 of those positions were filled, a shortage of more than 200 employees.
A patient certainly shouldn't be protecting the staff because we don't even have enough staff to take care of them or treat them. I don't see how a patient can get well in that environment.
Since December, Beach has been in jail for the assault. And today, after striking a plea deal, he's been sentenced to 2 years with credit for 1 served.
This case is important.
Beach's lawyer, Holly Giesel, says his case falls at the intersection of mental health and the criminal justice system.
There is no more challenging issue than how we deal with an acknowledged seriously mentally ill individual when that individual is involved in the criminal justice system.
The employee hit by Beach has since left the state hospital. As for Beach, for now, he returns to jail. Surprisingly, a relief for his sister, because she says he's receiving better care behind bars than he did in the hospital.
They failed Darren, and they failed our community.
Bianca Bono, 12 News.
Bianca, thanks.